Good morning or evening, my fellow glitchies. Today, I will be telling you guys some of the spooky tales you have sent to me on the community section. Don't be upset though if your story didn't end up in this video. It's most likely because they were either too short or not as scary or spine-chilling. No offense though, sorry. So, with that said, grab some buttered popcorn and keep your pants on, and let's get on with the show. The first story is by Melissa Gonzalez. When I was 5 years old, my family and I once lived in a blue house. One day, when I wanted to see my brother, whom was still a baby at that time, at the corner of my eye, I saw a ghost of a little girl staring at me. My heart was racing. I had no clue why she was there, just looking at me. I didn't know what to do, so I just stood there, frozen with fear. The ghost girl looked at me and then smiled, and then after that, she disappeared. I ran to see my once baby brother. He was fine and still sleeping peacefully. To this day, I still don't know who that ghost girl was or what had happened to her. It still sends chills down my spine. The next story is by Mary Jane Sepulveda. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. One time when me and my cousins were home alone, we heard noises from the outside, so we locked ourselves in our room to play games on the TV. But then we heard footsteps outside and saw the motion lights go off next to the window. So we turned everything off and stayed quiet and had dialed 911 on the phone just in case. But when our parents came home, we told them to check, but there wasn't anything there. Also, Mary Jane added an edit about what they found. Edit. Also, they said there was broken glass outside for some reason, but we didn't hear any break, so... Okay, that's pretty scary. Where did the broken glass even come from if there was no broken windows or no sound? This next one is by Arya the Human. The only spookiest experience I ever had was when I was home alone and I heard a noise from the living room. I was in the bedroom. And since the door to my bedroom is near the kitchen, I kinda grabbed a knife just in case. And when I got there, I saw no one. But then I saw a person with a white dress in the corner of my eye. And when I turned to look at the direction, it disappeared. So I think my mind was playing tricks on me. But that was my spookiest experience, at least to me. Well, to be fair, I think you were tired at that time and you probably saw it, or you probably think you saw something, maybe. But if that was the case, I wonder where your mind got the idea of somebody being in a white dress. This story is by Shadow Queenie. One time I was playing with my dolls and my mom called me for dinner. So I put my dolls in a little pile and went to my mom. Me and my family all ate in the same room and no one left. But when I went back to my room, my dolls were on the other side of the room scattered around. This next story is by Jade Nightmare Sans' wife. I'll be portraying myself as Error and my little sister as Gino. Okay, so my spookiest experience was when I was 11 and Gino was 9. I was about to fall asleep in my room when Gino sat up from her bed and looked out towards the window.
Did you hear that singing?
She asked me. I looked at her with a confused look and said no. We tried falling asleep again when this time I heard the singing Gino was talking about. It sounded really creepy but also beautiful at the same time. We both sat up, looked towards the window, and then we looked towards each other and booked it to our mom's room. It took me and Gino about a week for us to sleep in that room again. We later learned that it was just the neighbor singing, because she wanted to be a siren in a play that was being casted. Okay, admittedly, although this wasn't that scary, I decided to add it anyway, mostly because it was scary at the start when I first read it, and then it got funny afterwards. That's it for now, glitchies. I honestly recorded this last part late, 2 days later, because at the time I couldn't record. Also, I'm sorry you couldn't see the whole speed paint. The camera suddenly stopped and I noticed it too late, hence why the complete piece has glasses that I forgot to draw, and also the shadow looking a bit different in shape and such. Originally this video was going to be different, but I realized I suck at timers. My art quality seems to drop when I have a time limit or if I have to draw fast. I'm sorry the final draw is crap, as well as not being able to draw your favorite stanzas, which was the original plan for this video. I'm heavily sorry and hope you can forgive me. I'll do better next time. I'm so sorry. Anyways, here are the Patreon shoutouts. Eleanor Potter and Alex Bluen. Thank you for continuing to support me. If you want to support me on Patreon, link is in the description below. And if you want to support me another way, I have commissions open on my DeviantArt. Let me know if you want more of these videos, but without the crappy speed paint. I am terribly sorry that you had to watch this, assuming that you did watch this and didn't just listen to the stories alone, which was more interesting than the speed paint. Anyways, goodbye my fellow glitchies, see you on the next video.
Sleep well.